Oh, I didn't tell you I was going to be making that out of antler either. So I got a couple pieces of antler I've prepped. That pen needs to be out of antler, so I'm going to make an antler pen. I prepped that, so I'll get you in position. Show me drill it out. It's 11/27/64. That's the size of the hole I need for my pen. We'll slide that in there. And then I've seen a lot of videos lately on how to fix your pen blank if your tube gets stuck like halfway in your project that you're working on, and people end up like drilling out the other side and sliding it down there, this and that and the other. Well, if you just heat up that piece of brass pipe with, tube with a just a lighter, just a simple lighter, little clicky lighter, like this one here. There we go. A little clicky lighter, heat it up, and then you can pull that right back out, and then you can re-prep your hole and start again. So you shouldn't, if it does get stuck, you shouldn't have to worry about it. Just pull it back out. Just take that lighter. If the super glue is set up, just take your lighter, heat it up a little bit, and pull it off. It works pretty well actually. So that's what we're going to do, and this is not the piece of bone I prepped. So we're going to find our antler. I'm going to find that other piece of antler here. There we go. That's the one I was prepping. Making sure it was nice and flat and ready to accept that drill bit. This is a little long, significantly long actually. So about an inch long from the looks of it there. So I'm still going to drill from the top down, and the reason I'm leaving it long is because I've got two nice square ends, and I don't want to mess with those square ends and try and reshape them. So that's what we're going to do. Get you in position here. We'll drill that out. We'll glue that in place right quick. Oh, let me show you how I scuff. Let me show you quickly how I scuff up my tubing. So I have a dead center, just a regular dead center. This is what I used actually to make my pens too, but I have this dead center here that I just will put in the end of that, and and then obviously in my live center end, got the same piece. I'll come in there. And bring you over here to take a look. Get you right here. And this is where I said I was lazy. Got you right there. Alright, so I just put it in there, in between there. And now, don't snug it down too much. We don't want to flare the ends of that. Just enough so that it doesn't spin too easy, but it will actually rotate it. Oh, gotta plug the lathe in. There we go. Okay. And just tighten up a little bit. Then I just take a piece of 1/850 here and just run it along here. Again, it's just to scuff it up. It's not to polish it or anything. It's just to get some groove lines so that and that's it. That's all I do. Now it's ready. I hate sanding those by hand, and so that's how I've always done it. And you can see the grooves in there nicely, and that's all I do. Pretty simple. Let's drill it. So that's ready. We'll prep that. Get you over here to the drill press. Alright, you should be able to see the drill press. I can see you. Hi. Okay. Got you over here to the drill press. I have to lower my right here. Oh, this is all pretty much going to be real time because I had someone complain to me that I speed up my videos too much and they want to see more of the process, and there isn't a whole lot to see. I mean, it's just kind of a boring process, but there you go. A little block of wood because my table doesn't go down far enough. And you thought I was going to hold that by my fingers. You're crazy if you think that. Get my little clamp here. I don't have a fancy little pen vise. I don't have any of that stuff. But that's all I have. Don't have a big drill anymore. Alright, so that drilled through. And it's pretty centered, both sides. So we should be good. I try and get them so that I only have just a smidgen. Not even, I don't know, just slightly bigger than the barrel, because if you get through to that punky part, I'll pull one out here and show it to you. If you go through to right about here, and you see where it's porous right there, it doesn't clean up as nicely. And I have been able to like take some different things like epoxy mixed with different colors and put that into the porous, and it does make it look okay, but it's not my favorite thing to do. And so yeah, so there we go. Fits in there perfectly. And so now we'll just glue it in place as soon as I can get it back out. It's stuck. There we go. Alright. Since you're already set up to be looking right here, I'm going to get a piece of paper towel because I don't want to get any epoxy on that. Or not epoxy, super glue. Wrap it up a couple times. So here's the bushing that's going to go on there. You can see I just have barely enough space. I had to double check that because I was getting a little nervous. I maybe cut that one a little small, but I barely got enough space. 1/16 of an inch. So just double checking my bushings before I glue that in and don't have enough space to do it. So it looks like we're good. So I'll stick my bushings back in my package. And we'll get some super glue. Just some thin super glue. Get it out of that glare there. Just gonna set that there. Generous coat, slide it in. Alright. My block of wood there. First we gotta get my pen blank started up in there. Slide the block of wood under. Turn it on. Should be able to see the whole thing here. Hopefully, I can't see the screen, but it looks like I got you on there. So here's the dead center I was telling you about, and the live center in the tailstock. And then I just take those bushings, set them in there, and we're good to go. Tighten them down on the bushings. Okay, and that is how I start my pens. Okay, so I don't have a whole lot to take off on this end, and a little bit more on this end. I should have sticking the fat end down here, but hey, to each their own, huh? We're good to go either way. Let's see if I can get you there. There, now you can see that better. So we're going to round that up now. Yeah, I've got it set to 2800 RPMs. I think that's plenty for now. I'm probably going to go with the skew chisel just because it's bone, and or it's antler, and yeah, so don't want a whole lot of... I'm going to put a face mask on too because I do not want to breathe this stuff. So be a little less talking possibly because, well, it might be hard for you to hear me. So, do not want to breathe this stuff. And I should have really worn my face mask when I was sanding those two little screwdrivers, but I didn't. Alright, face mask, face shield, and you can see everything. There's my hand, it looks like you're focused. Roughing gouge, put that back where it goes. And pull out the skew chisel. Now I'm taking it off in little light cuts because I have found that sometimes this antler will chip, and I don't want it to chip. So I'm going to come in here and see if I can't just part off this extra fat part here. There, I could see where the end of the bushing was, and I'm wasting time cutting over there. I don't want to cut that stuff over there. Now, sometimes I'll leave it pretty rough looking, and other times I'll take it down, and I think this time I'm going to take it all the way down and make it a little more round. I'm not sure. I might leave it a little rustic. Depends if I can get that 3 off there from when I did that. So we'll carve it, we'll see what it looks like. Still a little bit proud of that, but I'm going to take a little bit more off right through here. But I think I like it. I think I'm going to leave that rustic antler side a little bit. Just kind of give it some character. Good. Good. Alright, now I don't want to leave that dark color, so I'm going to have to sand it while it's on high, just to get some of that. Looks like I got a little tool mark there I want to get off. Right through here. Okay. Looks like I got those tool marks off. So I'm gonna have to sand it on high just to keep it from going down in these little spots I want to keep. Okay. So I think I'm gonna start with 220 since it's bone. I don't need to do any shaping of it. I don't shape with sandpaper anyways, but I'm gonna give it a chance to smooth it out a little bit. Now, I'm going to come back and clean paper towel. Clean this off here. That dust off of there. And I'm going to actually put CA glue on this one. Just to put a nice little coat of CA on there. I'm going to put a real thin coat of CA. But I'm not going to do it while the lathe is spinning because we got these bumps here that I need to contend with. So, I'm going to do just quickly clean off some of that dust out of there. And then I've got some thin CA glue here. And what I'm going to do is just kind of put that there. And that's just going to seal it. Okay. That's it. We're done. Okay. Not a whole lot of CA on something like this. It's just to seal it. Okay. And then I'll come back after I've done that, and you can see it where it's still wet. And that's okay. I'm going to come back and I'm going to hit it with some Triple E Ultra Shine. And that's just going to buff that up real nice. Once this sets up, I'm going to give it a minute or two to go ahead and start the setup process. Because it's white, I'm not too worried about using accelerator on it. Okay, I'm going to turn that speed down for this Triple E. Give it a minute or so, and then touch it up with a clean piece of paper towel. Make sure there's no wet spots left on it. Yeah, it looks dry. Okay, I'll turn that on. Hit it with a little bit of Ultra Shine. Okay. And this will actually tell me if I need to go back and hit that with some sandpaper. Alright, we're going to turn it up. I'm going to buff it out now. Okay, that's it. That pen's done. Very simple pen, very easy to do, and very quick. So there you go. You got 2 projects in one today. You better be happy. Better be happy with me today. There we go. So again, all I use is the bushings and my dead center and live center. Granted, you can't do the slim, or those slim pens, slim lines, that's what they're called. Can't do the slim lines with that process because that'll be too small, but and the bushings don't go up inside. But you can definitely do larger pens, the Phoenixes, the, I don't know, what do they got out there these days? Cigar pens, Phoenix pens, Mesa pens or something like that. Your Celtic knot pens, you got a slew of them that you can use that with. So there's the there's that process. Now I leave this set up and I use this as my pen press until I get down to that last little bit. Then I'll throw this back on and use that. Oop, then I'll throw this back on and I'll use this as the soft touch to press the rest of that on there. So here you go. I'll stick this back in there. Okay, put that bushing in there so that we don't flare the end of the brass, even though it's got the actual antler around it, and then we just press that in there. Okay, now that's in, that's tight. And there you go. One Phoenix pen. Quick and easy. Nice little bone or antler. Turns out beautiful. And she's done. Thank you so much. All of the video you saw. 3 projects. Nice little pen done. Just a fun day out in the shop. I think we got a good amount done. And got a couple nice screwdrivers done, so I think we're good. Good day. Please subscribe to my channel, and yeah, I don't think I'll make another YouTube video until maybe I reach 150 or so viewers. I don't know. Maybe I will. We'll see. Since I made 3 projects here. Anyways, have a good day. Please subscribe to my channel. And yeah, I do this wood turning to help pay for my college. I'm going back to school for counselor education. So if you think about wanting one of my projects, let me know. I got a website out there, westernslopewoodturner.com. And yeah, so we'll see you later. Have a good one. Take care.